Through the prophet Micah in the Old Testament, God exposed the corruption that had infected every level of society in Judah. He communicates some pretty harsh judgment that is coming on those who have rejected him. The land is going to be laid to waste. The people are going to be driven out and conquered by their enemies. To be quite honest, it's not a pretty scene. So why am I telling you about it? Because of what happens in the midst of all this chaos. In Micah chapter 2, in verse 12, God says this. He says, "I will surely bring together the remnant of Israel." So the idea of God's remnant people is all throughout the scriptures. Those are the people that remain faithful to the Lord, even while the masses turn away and reject God. I love the promise that God gives in 2 Chronicles 16:9 that says, "For the eyes of the Lord are searching throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to Him." His eyes are on His remnant people. Now, what I really love about Micah 2 is that God says a lot more than just, "I see you," or "I'm bringing the remnant together." He goes on in verse 13 to say this, "The one who breaks open the way will go before them. They will break through the gate and go out." So Micah calls out to the faithful remnant people with this incredible promise. And what a promise this is for us to cling to in this season. The promise is saying, He breaks open the way and we break through the gate. So my question is, what's holding you back? Because the gate can be anything in your life that's holding you back. It may be a prison of fear and insecurity that you've allowed yourself to be confined to. Gates and bars of shame and regret that keep you feeling defeated. What is the gate that has kept you confined from the things that God wants to lead you into? I want to encourage you to look at the obstacles today with eyes of faith. See that Jesus is the one who breaks open the way so that you can break through today. Now, the last part of 13, it goes on to say this. It says, "Their king will pass before them, the Lord at their head." Now, who is the king he's talking about? Well, obviously, it's Jesus. In fact, 700 years before Jesus was born, the prophet Micah declared that he would be the king and that this king would be born in Bethlehem, which is amazing because at this time, it was just an obscure Judean village. But he says in chapter 5 and verse 2, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be the ruler over Israel, whose origins are from old, from ancient times." Now, this is just one of more than 300 prophecies that Jesus fulfilled in His lifetime. And every one of them, they remind us that He really is the one who breaks open the way and goes before us so that we can break through our limitations.